A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In an unexpected turn of events, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has announced his decision to enter the race for New York City mayor as an independent candidate. This move has sparked outrage and disbelief among many New Yorkers, who question his motivations and the implications of his return to political life. Cuomo, who resigned in disgrace amid allegations of sexual harassment and criticism over his handling of COVID-19 in nursing homes, seems to have forgotten the lessons of his past. The former governor's tenure was marred by decisions that led to the deaths of thousands of elderly residents during the pandemic, raising serious concerns about his judgment and moral compass. Critics argue that his involvement in controversial bail reform laws has further exacerbated public safety issues, contributing to a rise in crime and diminishing the quality of life in the city. As the political landscape shifts, Cuomo's bid for mayor raises the question: does he truly believe he can regain the trust of the electorate? Many voters are expressing their discontent, suggesting that Cuomo's name has become synonymous with scandal and failure. "It's incomprehensible that he would even think about running again," said Robert DiNardo from Farmingdale. "He needs to fade into obscurity." On the other hand, some argue that if voters are dissatisfied with current candidates like Zohran Mamdani, they should consider backing Cuomo as a lesser evil. Robert Burke from Manhattan stated, "If you don't want Mamdani, rally around a more competent, although flawed, Cuomo." This sentiment, however, is not universal. Edwin Young from the Bronx believes that both Mamdani and Cuomo are unworthy of the mayoralty, suggesting that Mayor Eric Adams and Curtis Sliwa should drop out of the race to support Cuomo instead. The political back and forth continues, with calls for unity among candidates to prevent what some perceive as a disastrous outcome for the city. Joseph Napoleon from Richmond Hill proposed a simple solution: a coin flip between Adams and Cuomo to determine who should support the other. The urgency of the situation is palpable, as many fear that a socialist mayor could fundamentally alter the fabric of New York City. J.R. Cummings from Manhattan lamented, "Looks like NYC is going to have a socialist mayor. The once greatest city in the world will be no more. No thanks to Andrew Cuomo, who is a disgrace." The sentiment that Cuomo's political aspirations are fueled by ego rather than a genuine desire to serve the public is echoed by Kevin Judge from Naples, Florida. He remarked, "It's typical of Cuomo and his ego to think he's still relevant to voters." As the mayoral race heats up, the question remains: can Cuomo truly navigate the political landscape after his tumultuous past? Or will his return only serve to deepen the divisions within the city? In a separate but equally contentious issue, Texas pediatrician Christina Probst has come under fire for her callous remarks regarding flood victims in Texas. After stating that those affected got what they voted for in reference to President Trump's policies, she has since attempted to retract her statement, claiming ignorance of the casualties. Critics are quick to dismiss her apology as insincere, emphasizing that wishing harm upon others based on political beliefs is unacceptable. Chris Plate from Waterloo expressed his relief that Probst was never his child's doctor, reflecting a broader concern about the ethics of medical professionals who engage in such divisive rhetoric. The fallout from both of these stories highlights the critical intersection of politics and personal responsibility, as public figures grapple with the consequences of their words and actions. As New Yorkers prepare for a contentious mayoral race, the stakes have never been higher, and the path forward remains uncertain. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.